Hello, and welcome to Beastdude's Gaming Corner. It's a name I just came up with. To do another tabletop type card game overview. This one's going to be Star Fluxx, and as you can see, I've got Pirate Fluxx and Zombie Fluxx as well. I haven't got all the Fluxxes. These are actually my friends' Fluxx games. I intend to buy them all myself at some point. And as soon as either I or him get all the others, I'll do another video on each. So we'll start off with Star Fluxx because this one is the first one that got me into it after watching a tabletop episode that is on Star Fluxx, and then finding out there's like another 11 Fluxx games. So yeah, pretty fun, very simple. If you've seen the show Tabletop, you'll already know how to play. This is just an overview for anyone that hasn't seen that show. So yeah, we'll open up the box. It's got your rules and a little catalogue of stuff, how to play. Very important to go over the rules. Anything I don't cover in this video is usually in the rules, and if not, you can go to Looney Labs forums and ask people there for advice. Just an overview. So this is inside the box. There's nothing special there, just like that. So take out the deck, and you set up any way you want. Each game has all these black cards and one white card. The white card is the basic rules. This one starts off everything, and the basic rules say you draw one and then play one. And that's it. That's how you play. So say this is the deck. You draw one in your hand, and then whatever you have in your hand, you then play one. Always start off with 3. It's a game for 2 to 4 or 5 players. Let's double check that on the box. 2 to 6 players. Yeah, 2 to 6 players. Each player starts off with 3 cards in their hands, so you deal them out 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then whoever goes first is determined by someone just slapping the deck and going, me first. That's it. Simple. So the person goes first, they draw one, add it to their hand, see what they got, and then they play one. So we're not actually using this deck. I'm just going to go over the cards to kind of show you what's what. So what we have here, I'll just separate them, because I didn't separate them before in preparation, even though I did kind of prepare these cards. Okay, so you can see we have, including the basic rules, 7 types of cards here. We have your basic rules, you have your yellow ones, which are new rules, you have your blue ones, which are action cards, purple ones, which are surprise cards that you can play at any time you want, green ones, which are your keeper cards, they're the game winner ones, and your pink or purple, or no, the pink cards, they're your goal cards, and obviously black are creeper cards. Now in this particular one, this one's like a fair few Fluxx games down the line from their first ones, has introduced the keepers that actually do stuff, instead of just being there screwing up your game. So these are your cards. So your surprise cards, for example this one, it's got the green strip on it, and each card tells you what to do, essentially, so read it carefully. This particular one stops another player from using their keeper, essentially. And this one, a goal. So that's your surprise cards. So say for example someone's going to win, they surprise, and do what it says. It says out of turn, so if it's someone else's turn, lay it down, or during your turn, and then you can do what it says. So that's those. Action cards, you can only do what they say on your go, and all actions happen immediately. So that means you yourself have to take that action as well. So, for example, this one, steal a keeper. Take your choice of any keeper in front of another player and place it in front of you. So, action, and then that's someone else, and then there you go, that's yours. And stuff like that. New rules. Best when you're laying out new rules, you put it next to the basic rules. And then you put that down, they come into effect immediately as well. Like hand limit 2, so you start off with 3, someone puts down hand limit 2, everyone then has to discard down to 2 cards, and only have 2 cards in their hands. There is a discard pile, and it can come in handy with some action cards, depending on what it says. So that's those. The goal cards, these ones you put down as well whenever it's your turn, and that changes the goal of the game. And normally on all of them there's 2 icons or things that you need, 2 keepers. These are each keepers, but in some rare cases you get a creeper and a keeper, and an uber rare one you get 2 creepers and you win. So for example, let's take this one, and you need these 2 keepers in front of you to win. So if you have this goal and these 2 keepers in front of you and no creepers, then you win. That's it, you win. It's that simple really, but this can change at any time, so that gets taken and put into discard pile, and then the new one comes in. So say for example that one, I haven't got I do have the computer. So say you had this evil creeper and the computer, then you win. Yeah, so it's that simple. Evil creeper connects to any other keeper, essentially turning it into an evil keeper. So we get rid of these gold ones. So say you pull from the deck, you get a creeper. Anytime you get a creeper when you pull from the deck, so say you pull from the deck, you got a creeper in your hand, you then have to pull another one to replenish, and you have to put the creeper down straight away. You can't keep it in your hands. You have to put them down straight away and replace it with another one from the deck. So say for example you pull one and it's like creeper, pull another one, creeper, pull another one, creeper, and then you pull one and then that's it. So it's something like that. These creepers, these are the 3 that's in this game. There's only 3 in this particular game. The evil creeper just attaches to anything. The brain parasite only attaches to brain ones. So any keeper that has this brain icon, which is usually any person or people type keepers, this will attach to that, like that. The malfunction attaches to any mechanical one, so anything that's like this switch here, it can attach to that. If you don't have a keeper that, for example, if I had, say, this computer and this monolith, and I got this brain parasite creeper, see, creeper keeper, it will just go here because it can't attach to either one of those, but it's still there and it's still stopping you from winning. Now there are keeper cards and other cards that help you get rid of creepers. So for example, if we had this malfunction on the computer and then we put down the engineer can get rid of the creeper malfunction creeper, and there is a doctor one to get rid of the brain parasite. I can't remember if there's one to get rid of evil. I don't think there is. So yeah, that's the creepers and keepers. And then you've got this fuzzy alien creature, which is basically essentially a tribble with eyes, and it just gets passed around. Yeah. So that's Fluxx in a nutshell. As you can see with the other Fluxxes, I've got the cards here set ready for another video for those. Reason why I'm keeping them out is to show you that each individual box has its own type of text font, and that gets continued on into the cards. So we'll take Pirate Fluxx and Star Fluxx cards. You can see there's a difference in the font. And if we find a keeper from Zombie Fluxx, you can see once again there's a difference in the font. That's a really good idea, because with the backs of all of these are the same, and you can potentially mix and match different games so you can make it one big game, and that's a good way of telling what cards belong to what games. So yeah, that's Star Fluxx. Pick it up, check Amazon, eBay, wherever you can find it. It's a very fun game, very good game. I would highly suggest checking it out. At the least, checking out the tabletop video. Just go to YouTube, type in tabletop Will Wheaton Star Fluxx, and yeah, just watch that, and that'll give you an idea how to play.